Artur Gustav Martin Phleps was an Austro-Hungarian, Romanian and German army officer who held the rank of SS-Obergruppenführer und General der Waffen-SS in the Waffen-SS during World War II, an Austro-Hungarian army officer before and during World War I. He specialized in mountain warfare and logistics, and had been promoted to Oberstleutnant by the end of the war. During the interwar period he joined the Romanian Army, reaching the rank of General-locotenent, and also became an advisor to King Carol.After he spoke out against the government, he was sidelined and forcibly retired from the army. In 1941 he left Romania and joined the Waffen-SS as a SS Standartenführer under his mother's maiden name of Stolz, seeing action on the Eastern Front as a regimental commander with the SS Motorized Division Viking. He later raised and commanded the 7th SS Volunteer Mountain Division. Prince Eugen raised the 13th Waffen Mountain Division of the SS Handschar, and commanded the 5th SS Mountain Corps. Units under his command committed many crimes against the civilian population of the independent state of Croatia, territory of the military commander in Serbia and Italian Governorate of Montenegro. His final appointment was as plenipotentiary general in South Siebenbürgen and Banat, during which he organized the evacuation of the Volksdeutsche of Siebenbürgen to the right. In addition to the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross, Phleps was awarded the German Cross in Gold, and after he was killed in September 1944, he was awarded the Oak Leaves to his Knight's Cross. Early life. Phleps was born in Bertholm, near Hermannstadt in Siebenbürgen, then a part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. At the time, Siebenbürgen was densely populated by ethnic Germans commonly referred to as Transylvanian Saxons. He was the third son of the surgeon Gustav Phleps and Sophie, the daughter of a peasant. Both families had lived in Siebenbürgen for centuries. After finishing at the Lutheran Realschule School in Hermannstadt, Phleps entered the Imperial and Royal Cadet School in Pressburg in 1900, and on 1 November 1901 was commissioned as a lieutenant in the 3rd Regiment of the Tiroler Kaiser Jäger. In 1903, Phleps was transferred to the 11th Felder Jäger Battalion in guns, and in 1905 was accepted into the Theresian Military Academy in Wiener Neustadt. He completed his studies in 2 years and was endorsed as suitable for service in the General Staff. Following promotion to Oberstleutnant, he transferred to the staff of the 13th Infantry Regiment at Aseg in Slavonia, and then the 6th Infantry Division in Graz. This was followed by a promotion to Hauptmann in 1911 along with a position on the staff of the 15th Army Corps in Sarajevo, where he specialized in mobilization and communications in the difficult terrain of Bosnia and Herzegovina. World War I. At the outbreak of World War I, Phleps was serving with the staff of the 32nd Infantry Division in Budapest. The division was involved in the early stages of the Serbian campaign, during which Phleps was transferred to the operations staff of the 2nd Army. The 2nd Army was soon withdrawn from the Serbian front and deployed via the Carpathian Mountains to the Austro-Hungarian province of Galicia to defend against a successful offensive by the Russian Empire. The 2nd Army continued to fight the Russians in and around the Carpathians through the winter of 1914–1915. In 1915 Phleps was again transferred, this time to Army Gruppi Rohr commanded by General der Kavallerie Franz Rohr von Denter, which was formed in the Austrian Alps in response to the Italian declaration of war in May 1915. Army Gruppi Rohr became the basis for the formation of the 10th Army, which was headquartered in Villach. Phleps subsequently became the deputy quartermaster of the 10th Army, responsible for organizing the supply of the troops fighting the Italians in the mountains. On the 1st of August 1916, Phleps was promoted to major. Later that month, King Ferdinand of Romania led the Kingdom of Romania in joining the Triple Entente, and subsequently invaded Phleps' homeland of Siebenbürgen. On the 27th of August, Phleps became the Chief of Staff of the 72nd Infantry Division, which was involved in Austro-Hungarian operations to repel the Romanian invasion. He remained in this theatre of operations for the next 2 years, ultimately serving as the Chief Quartermaster of the German Ninth Army, and was awarded the Iron Cross Second Class on the 27th of January 1917. In 1918 he returned to the mountains when he was transferred to Army Gruppe Tyrol, and ended the war as an Oberstleutnant and Chief Quartermaster for the entire Alpine Front. Between the wars. After the war, the Austro-Hungarian Empire was dissolved, and Phleps returned to his homeland, which had become part of Romania under the Treaty of Trianon. He joined the Romanian Army and was appointed as commander of the Saxon National Guard, a militia formed from the German-speaking people of Siebenbürgen. In this role he opposed the Hungarian Communist Revolutionary Government of Berkut-Kun, which fought Romania in 1919. During a battle at the Tisa River against Kun's forces, he disobeyed direct orders and was subsequently court-martialed. The trial concluded that Phleps had saved the Romanian forces through his actions, and he was promoted to Oberst. He commanded the 84th Infantry Regiment, then joined the General Staff and taught logistics at the War Academy in Bucharest. He attended the 5th Army Corps Staff College in Kronstadt, and published a book, Logistics, Basics of Organization and Execution, in 1926, which became the standard work on logistics for the Romanian Army. Ironically, after the book was published, Phleps failed his first general's examination on the topic of logistics. He commanded various Romanian units, including the 1st Brigade of the Vanatorii de Munte, and also acted as a military advisor to King Carol.II in the 1930s. Phleps reached the rank of General-locotenent despite his disdain for the corruption, intrigue and hypocrisy of the royal court. After criticizing government policy and publicly calling King Carol a liar when another general tried to twist his words, he was transferred to the reserves in 1940 and forcibly retired from the service in 1941. World War II. SS Motorized Division Viking. In November 1940, with the support of the leader of the Volksgruppe in Romanian, Andreas Schmidt, Phleps had written to the Kiev Waffen-SS recruiting officer SS Brigadeführer und General Major der Waffen-SS Gottlob Berger offering his services to the Third Reich. Phleps subsequently asked for permission to leave Romania to join the Wehrmacht, and this was approved by the recently installed Romanian conjugator General Ion Antonescu. Phleps volunteered for the Waffen-SS instead, enlisting under his mother's maiden name of Stolz. According to the historian Hans Bergel, Phleps joined the Waffen-SS because Volksdeutsche were not permitted to join the Wehrmacht. He was appointed as a SS Standartenführer by Reichsführer SS Heinrich Himmler and joined the SS Motorized Division Viking, where he commanded Dutch, Flemish, Danish, Norwegian, Swedish and Finnish volunteers. When Hilmar Wackel, the commander of SS Regiment Westland, was killed in action near Lvov in late June 1941, Phleps took over command of that regiment. Phleps distinguished himself in the fighting at Kremenchuk and Dnipropetrovsk in the Ukraine, commanded his own Kampfgruppe, became a confidant of General Major Hans Valentin Hube, commander of the 16th Panzer Division, and was subsequently promoted to SS-Oberführer. In July 1941 he was awarded the 1939 clasp to his Iron Cross Second Class and then the Iron Cross First Class. 7th SS Volunteer Mountain Division Prinz Eugen. On 30 December 1941, General Feldmarschall Wilhelm Keitel advised Himmler that Adolf Hitler had authorized the raising of a 7th Waffen-SS division from the Volksdeutsche of Yugoslavia. In the meantime, Phleps reverted to his birth name from his mother's maiden name. 2 weeks later, SS Brigadeführer und General-Major der Waffen-SS Phleps was selected to organize the new division on 1 March 1942. The division was officially designated the SS Freiwilligen Division Prinz Eugen. Phleps was promoted to SS-Gruppenführer und General-Lieutenant der Waffen-SS on 20 April 1942. After recruitment, formation and training in the Bayonet in October 1942, the 2 regiments and supporting arms were deployed into the southwestern part of the territory of the military commander in Serbia as an anti-partisan force, headquartered in Kraljevo, with its 2 mountain infantry regiments centered on Uzis and Raska. The division continued to train some artillery batteries, the anti-aircraft battalion and the motorcycle battalion and cavalry squadron continued to form in the Bayonet. During his time with the 7th SS Division, Phleps was referred to as Papa Phleps by his troops. In early October 1942, the division commenced Operation Kopaonik, targeting the Chetnik force of Major Dragutin Kasarovich in the Kopaonik Mountains, which ended with little success, as the Chetniks had forewarning of the operation and were able to avoid contact. After a quiet winter, in January 1943, Phleps deployed the division to the independent state of Croatia to participate in Case White. Between the 13th of February and the 9th of March 1943, he was responsible for the initial aspects of raising the 13th Waffen Mountain Division of the SS Handschar in the NDH, in addition to his duties commanding the 7th SS Division. During Case White, the division captured Bivak and Bosanski Petrovac, killed over 2,000 partisans and captured nearly 400. After a short rest and refit in April, the division was committed to Case Black in May and June 1943, during which it advanced from the Mostar area into the Italian Governorate of Montenegro, killing 250 partisans and capturing over 500. In May 1943, Phleps became frustrated by the failure of his Italian allies to cooperate with German operations, which was demonstrated in his reputation for forthright speech. During a meeting with his Italian counterpart in Podgorica, Montenegro, Phleps called the Italian Corps Commander General Ercole Roncaglia a lazy macaroni. Phleps scolded his Wehrmacht interpreter, Lieutenant Kurt Waldheim, for toning down Phleps' language, saying, "Listen, Waldheim, I know some Italian and you're not translating what I'm telling this so and so." On another occasion, Phleps threatened to shoot Italian sentries who were delaying his passage through a checkpoint. While under Phleps' command, the division committed many crimes against the civilian population of the NDH, especially during Case White and Case Black. These included burning villages, massacre of inhabitants, torture and murder of captured partisans, and the division thereby developed a distinctive reputation for cruelty. This was the subject of international controversy when Waldheim's service in the Balkans became public in the mid-1980s. During his successful bid for the Austrian presidency, on 15 May 1943, Phleps handed over command of the division to SS Brigadeführer und General-Major der Waffen-SS Karl von Oberkamp. In July 1943, Phleps was promoted to Obergruppenführer und General der Waffen-SS, awarded the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross, and placed in command of the 5th SS Mountain Corps. 5th SS Mountain Corps. The formations under the command of 5th SS Mountain Corps varied during Phleps' command. In July 1944, it consisted of the 118th Jaeger Division and 369th Infantry Division in addition to the 7th SS and 13th SS Divisions. Throughout Phleps' command, the Corps was under the overall control of 2nd Panzer Army and conducted anti-partisan operations throughout the NDH and Montenegro. These operations included Operations Kugelblitz and Schneesturm, which were part of a major offensive in eastern Bosnia in December 1943, but they were only a limited success. Phleps had met personally with Hitler to discuss the planning for Operation Kugelblitz. Due to the unreliable nature of the troops loyal to the NDH government, Phleps utilized Chetnik forces as auxiliaries, stating to a visiting officer that he could not disarm the Chetniks unless the NDH government provided him with the same strength in reliable troops. In January 1944, due to fears that the Western Allies would invade along the Dalmatian coastline and islands, 5th SS Mountain Corps forced the mass evacuation of male civilians between the ages of 17 and 50 from that area. Phleps was criticized by both NDH and German authorities for the harshness with which the evacuation was carried out. During the first 6 months of 1944, elements of the 5th SS Mountain Corps were involved in Operation Waldrausch in central Bosnia, Operation Maybaum in eastern Bosnia, and Operation Rosselsprung, the attempt to capture or kill the partisan leader Josip Broz Tito. On the 20th of June 1944, Phleps was awarded the German Cross in Gold. In September, he was appointed plenipotentiary general of German occupation troops in South Siebenbürgen and Banat, organizing the flight of the Volksdeutsche of North Siebenbürgen ahead of the advancing Soviet Red Army. Death and aftermath. While en route to a meeting with Himmler in Berlin, Phleps and his entourage made a detour to reconnoiter the situation near Arad, Romania, after receiving reports of Soviet advances in that area. Accompanied only by his adjutant and his driver, and unaware of the presence of Red Army units in the vicinity, he entered Samand, a village approximately 20 kilometers north of Arad, on the afternoon of the 21st of September 1944. Soviet forces were already in the village, and Phleps and his men were captured and brought in for interrogation. When the building in which they were held was attacked by German aircraft later that afternoon, the prisoners tried to escape and were shot by the guards. Bergel suspects that Phleps had been set up by Hungarian army officers who had found out that Phleps knew of plans for Hungary to switch sides as Romania had done shortly before. Phleps' personal effects, including his identity card, tags and decorations, were found by a Hungarian patrol and handed over to German authorities on the 29th of September 1944. Phleps had been listed as missing in action since 22 September 1944 when he did not show up for his meeting with Himmler, who had issued a warrant for Phleps' arrest. Phleps was posthumously awarded the Oak Leaves to his Knight's Cross on the 24th of November 1944, which was presented to his son, SS-Obergruppenführer Dr. Med. Reinhard Phleps, a battalion doctor serving in the 7th SS Division. Soon after his death, the 13th Gebirgsjäger Regiment of the 7th SS Division was given the cuff title Artur Phleps in his honor. Phleps was married. His wife's name was Gretchen. In addition to the son Reinhard, they had a daughter, Irmingard. One of Phleps' brothers became a doctor, and the other was a professor at the Danzig Technical University, now Gdansk University of Technology. accusations of war crimes. Phleps was accused by the Yugoslav authorities of war crimes in association with the atrocities committed by 7th SS Division in the area of Nikšić, in Montenegro, at the Nuremberg trials on 6 August 1946. A document from the Yugoslav State Commission for Crimes of Occupiers and their collaborators regarding the crimes of the 7th SS Division was quoted as follows: "At the end of May 1943 the division came to Montenegro to the area of Nikšić in order to take part in the 5th enemy offensive in conjunction with the Italian troops. The officers and men of the SS Division Prince Eugen committed crimes of an outrageous cruelty on this occasion. The victims were shot, slaughtered and tortured, or burned to death in burning houses. It has been established from the investigations entered upon that 121 persons, mostly women, and including 30 persons aged 60 to 92 years and 29 children of ages ranging from 6 months to 14 years, were executed on this occasion in the horrible manner narrated above. The villages were burnt down and razed to the ground. For all of these most serious war crimes, those responsible besides the actual culprits, the members of the SS Division Prince Eugen, are all superior, and all subordinate commanders as the persons issuing and transmitting the orders for murder and devastation. Among others, the following war criminals are known: SS-Gruppenführer and Lieutenant General of the Waffen-SS Phleps, Divisional Commander, Major General of the Waffen-SS Karl von Oberkamp, Commander of the 13th Regiment, later Divisional Commander, Major General Gerhard Schmidt-Huber. Awards. Phleps received the following awards during his service: in silver with war decoration on 15 March 1916, Austrian Military Merit Cross 3rd Class with war decoration and swords on 3 July 1915, decoration for services to the Red Cross 2nd Class with war decoration on 23 October 1915. Prussian Iron Cross 2nd Class on 27 January 1917, Austrian Order of the Iron Crown 3rd Class with war decoration and swords on 24 April 1917, Officers' Cross of the Order of Franz Joseph with war decoration and swords on 23 July 1918. Commander's Cross on 28 February 1933, Czechoslovak War Cross on 1 March 1928, Order of the Yugoslav Crown 2nd Class in 1933, Bulgarian Order of Military Merit 2nd Class on 26 April 1934, Grand Cross on 10 May 1939. Clasp to the Iron Cross 2nd Class on 10 July 1941. Iron Cross 1st Class on 26 July 1941. Infantry Assault Badge in Bronze on 7 November 1943. German Cross in Gold on 20 June 1944 as SS-Obergruppenführer und General der Waffen-SS in the 5th SS Mountain Corps. Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross with Oak Leaves. Knight's Cross on 4 July 1943 as SS Brigadeführer und General Major der Waffen-SS and Commander of SS Division Prince Eugen. 670th Oak Leaves on 24 November 1944 as SS-Obergruppenführer und General der Waffen-SS, Commanding General of the 5th SS Mountain Corps and Higher SS and Police Leader as well as Commander-in-Chief in Siebenbürgen.